Aloha and greetings from Aloha, Oregon, where it's currently 101 degrees. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I create a paracord handle for the Alice pack, which in my opinion is the best pack ever made. All you're going to need is 12 feet of paracord, a Bic lighter, and a knife. Now there's a ton of videos on YouTube about how to make these paracord handles for the Alice pack. I've got some tricks that I think will help you out. Okay, so the way I do it, first I remove the straps from the frame. So we've got a connection here, here, on the side and on the side. So let's get those removed. Our straps are removed from the frame. So now let's simply remove the bag from the frame. Next, I'm going to take my paracord and I want to find the center point. And I want 6 feet on this side, 6 feet on this side. So I'll split it in the middle, bring up the ends, adjust it. And there you go. We're split right in the center, 6 feet on each side. Next thing, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to put the frame in between my legs. I'm going to take the center of that paracord. I'm going to come to the furthest part of the frame that's away from me. I'm going to hold it with my feet. We're going to make a lark's head. So I'm going to come under, reach up, and grab the excess. Pull it. Make sure that it's on the left-hand side of this tab. And let's check our ends. Let's make sure that we still have 6 feet on each side. Okay, so we're off. So let's put them together. Let's pull back, and we will adjust until this is even. We're dressing it. Come back up, and let's see. Okay, good enough. Our lark's head is secured. I'm going to grab the paracord. I'm going to take the one on the right and pass it through. Pull it to the left. I'm going to take the one on the left. I'm going to pass it underneath the frame. Pull it to the right. When I lift it up, you'll see we've crossed. That's all we're looking for. We've crossed the lines. Next, I'm going to take this cross. I'm going to pinch it on the bottom of the frame with my left hand. I'm going to work these up and get the desired length of my handle. Now, I want it usually about 9 inches, okay? That enables me to get a glove during the winter in there securely with no problems. So that looks good to me. Right about there. And again, now I'm on the right-hand side of this pass-through. See that? So I'm going to put some pressure down below. Even these out, making sure not to cross them. We want them parallel like this. Now, I'm putting pressure from below with my left hand. I'm going to grab the right-hand side of the paracord. I'm going to come behind the handle. Okay? And I'm going to come over the left side paracord. See that? I'm going to come on the top of it. And we've created kind of a loop here. So I'm going to push that through the loop. Looks a little messy right now, but give it a pull. We'll dress it up, and there we go. That's the beginning of our paracord. Weave. And do the same thing on the left-hand side now. I'm going to grab the paracord. I'm going to come under and behind our handle that we're creating, and I'm going to come over the right-hand side paracord. Grabbing the right-hand side paracord, I'm going to come over the top of our handle and come through this loop that we've created. Pull it through, tighten it up. Now it's just repetition. I'm going to grab the right-hand side of the paracord, come below the handle, come over the left-hand side, pick it up, and come through the loop. And pull it taut.
Emotion with self-promotion.
I wanted to talk to you about subscriptions. Now, if you dig my content, you want to see more of it, you subscribing, sharing, liking, whatever it is you do on YouTube helps out the channel, helps me out, so I appreciate it. Now, if you get confused or you get lost, did I just do the left? Did I just do the right? Here's the trick. Wherever you see this vertical loop, see this guy? You do the opposite side, okay? So I see there's the vertical loop, so I know I'm on my left. So I'm going to make that bend. I'm going to come through. I'm going to come over the right-hand side paracord, and right-hand side is going to come through the loop on the left. I'm going to taut that up. Now I see that my vertical loop is on the left-hand side, meaning I'm going to do it on the right. So I'm going to come behind, over the left-hand side, grab it, and pull it through the loop. And there we go. Now I'll just continue and weave the paracord all the way to the end. Then I'll show you how we're going to seal it off. Now, one thing you'll notice as you're weaving is that you'll start running out of space. Well, you can pull on this braid that you've made, pull it down, and you can see there's still more space here, which will enable you to continue weaving easily. Okay. Now I'm going to turn the frame so that way our paracord ends are facing me. I'm going to come with my knife. I'm going to cut it off, leaving about, I'd say, 1 inch on each side. Maybe a 1/2 inch. Now what I like to do is get the paracord started on fire. Okay, I want it to burn down on itself. So we'll let that get into a ball of flame. Burn, burn, burn. And just as it's about to touch, I'm going to squish it into the remaining paracord weave. Now for the other side. Let it catch fire on its own. It's getting close, getting close, getting close. There we go. Smush and pull. Now be careful not to touch that because you will burn yourself badly. That's just, nylon, rubber, horrible burns. Let that cool and we'll start reattaching the bag and the straps. All right, our paracord handle is looking great. So I'm going to take the bag, I'm going to slip it over the paracord handle. I'm just going to pull it down onto the frame. There you go, like that. Now what's important to notice here is that our paracord handle is on the left-hand side of this pass-through. It's on the right-hand side of this pass-through. That prevents it from moving, from traveling. And once we put the straps through the pass-throughs, that's going to trap it in its spot. And lastly, I'm going to reattach the straps to the frame. And voila, there we have it. Our new paracord handle for the Alice Pack. Now this handle can be used on anything. It just so happens that it was made popular for the Alice Pack. So there it is. It's great. And now you've got 12 feet of extra paracord, right? I just like to do it this way because I've seen people struggle with trying to create this handle while the bag and the straps are attached. It's very difficult. They're in the way. So this is how I do it. This is how I teach it. Hang tough.